Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of Fear the Queer.
A show that talks about everything on our gay agendas. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Josh, or in the Korean culture, Kun.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
Learn something new every single day.
exactly.
Okay. Well, today, what would my name be?
I don't know. I don't know what your Korean translation would be.
Probably Kyle. Um, stupid white person. Um, so on today's episode, we are actually going to be ranking the Disney princes.
Yes. So we actually thought about this. So we already ranked the Disney princesses. We already ranked the Disney villains. So we're just like, oh, we might as well make it a third because anything's better in threes.
Looking for a
However,
third?
exactly, a thruple. So we decided to do Disney princes, but we realized none of them have that great a personality. Am I right?
Not really.
No, no. So through the traditional male gaze here, we are going to be objectifying them and ranking them simply based off of their hotness.
Well, I am a male gay. So I think that'll be pretty
Yeah,
easy.
the male gaze.
The male gaze. Yeah. And some of these princes on the list are also just main character heroes?
Harrows.
Heroes. I almost said the main character heroines, but I guess they're the heroes, not the sheroes.
Right. And cocaine, not heroin.
Oh, well, whatever your drug of choice is. Which leads us into Josh, what are you drinking tonight?
Oh, as you can see, I am drinking water because where we are at right now is quite sunny and it feels very refreshing to drink water. Imagining myself on the beach. Kyle, what are you drinking?
Well, I couldn't choose between just one, like my men. So I am finishing up an iced coffee, Trenta size, that I got from the cute little barista at the Starbucks by my house. Can I say his name? Can I do a
Yeah.
shout out? Okay, his name's Sergio. Shout out to Sergio at the Starbucks by my house. A cutie pie. And I'm also drinking soda water
Is that the
because
Target brand?
yes, it is. I'm trying the
that the-
pomegranate dragon fruit.
Oh, I love that one. You should also do the cherry limeade. That's really good.
Ooh, cherry limeade. I just like to double fist things. So like I'm, you know, gay ASMRing it, and we're gonna open this up on two. Oh,
Oh,
you hear the
yes.
bubbles? Oh,
Ooh.
oh. Can I say that I was really pumped though because I splurged and I ordered a soda stream.
Ooh, oh, you
And
did.
I finally did. And it was supposed to come today. And I was like, oh, maybe it'll come before we do the podcast. And I can all be all like, oh, this is my soda stream and be like that person.
Yeah.
But it didn't. And I hate waiting for things to come. So that's why I'm drinking this sparkling water. So Josh, cheers, queers.
Cheers, queers. Clink,
Clink,
clink.
clink.
Wait, clink, clink.
You don't even
Wait,
have your water. Clink,
I
clink.
know. Did you add that to your adult approved products list that we did earlier?
Mentally, I did not physically. Because we would have to have another podcast. But I will say, I was thinking about that soda stream when we were doing that episode, and I was like, we should just order the fucking soda stream. I want that soda stream so badly.
Yeah.
And oh my God, the reviews. Okay, so the reviews, and this isn't sponsored whatsoever, but the reviews.
Imagining.
What?
Sorry, I'm just imagining a 1-star review. Just be like, this is just carbonated water.
No, there was. So I was on this website, Amazon, and the soda stream, the fizzy soda stream that you have to like manually push, and I'm not about that manual labor. Tons of 1-star reviews. Everyone's like, it's terrible. I had to return it. And I was like, oh God, like, what am I going to do? Well, I ended up buying the electric one. And I got the bundle because I know I'm going to be using it. So mine comes with like 2 or 4 bottles, 2 flavors, 2 carbonation things. Because I don't know if you know this, but you have to do the carbonation yourself.
Oh, what's the
Yeah.
fun in that?
Well, it's fun because you can just put it in and then you just press a button and then I don't have to actually manually do it. And supposedly that one had good reviews.
Okay.
Like the last
Oh,
thing I want to do is spend
so you don't
a
actually
lot
like
of money.
blow air into the machine itself or anything like that.
No one is doing any kind of blowing. Sorry to burst your bubble, but the soda stream is on its way. And maybe
Okay.
by the time we're done with this podcast, if I hear the buzzer on my apartment ring, it's probably here. Or it's some shitty little hooligans running up to my apartment and buzzing it, because that happens sometimes. It gets
You
me all
damn
excited.
kids.
Yeah, get off my lawn. But yes, so
Okay.
I'm very excited for my soda stream.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm very happy about that. And luckily, that's not something I'm missing out on. But you know what? We have been missing out on a lot of things
that is
during
true.
quarantine, which leads us into a brand new segment I like to call Homo FOMO, in which we are going to be talking about things that we miss because of the pandemic, the panorama, the Panera of it
The
all.
Pangea.
The Pangea. Miss Rona has come and taken a lot of things from us homos. So we're going to talk about at least one of them today. Maybe this will be an ongoing segment because we're missing a lot of things.
That is
But
true.
we have a lot of Homo FOMO today. So
Yes.
to begin, Josh, go ahead and tell me what your Homo FOMO is.
So it's kind of an oddly specific FOMO moment that I feel like a lot of queer people have experienced, but we don't really talk about a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's always set in a bar scene, or I guess since summer's coming up, like a summer gay festival, or even just like in a grocery store, I guess. I don't know. It's always like a subtle interaction between one gay man and the other.
Oh.
So yes, um, it's something that I've always really enjoyed. I don't know if you could experience this, but it's always when you're in a crowded area
Mhm.
and people have to like go to and from like one spot of the bar to the next or something like that, and there's not really a clear path to where to go. And so when they have to push past you, of course, 9 times out of 10, they always go behind you. And the guy always whispers in your ear, "Oh, excuse me, hon." And then they just slowly like put their hand on your back and then it just grazes your butt and then they just kind of scoot past you. Sometimes I've had guys just actually just like scoot his like dick right against my butt and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." Now, granted, I don't want to get that explicit. I don't miss that so much, but I do miss like the physical contact of the guy grazing his hand down my back, lightly touching my booty cheek and being like, "Excuse me, hon," as he walks by. That's what I like. That's what I
Sir,
miss. I miss that.
sir, this is a grocery store. This peach, even though I'm in the produce, is not for sale.
Right?
And let me tell
Like,
you that
you-
that that hasn't
like
happened to me in a while. Usually people just shout, "Move!"
Right.
So
Like, you know, those cardboard cutouts in grocery stores of just like a stand and it's like some guy just like standing there holding something. Like, I'm just like scooting past it, like, "Oh, excuse me. Sorry, sir."
you're like walking up to the cashier and you're like, "Excuse me," and they're like, "You need to keep 6 feet distance away from me."
Right.
Well, that is something I never really thought about.
Yeah. Is there a term for that?
Um, I don't know. The gay scooch.
The gay scooch?
The gay scooch, is that a
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah. We'll just call
Well,
it
how
now.
you miss the gay scooch?
I do. I miss it a lot.
Oh.
So, you know, guys, I miss it.
And I just want to throw this out there. Josh's homo FOMO is that he missed getting touched on the butt, and he lives with a human person
I know.
who he is romantically entangled with. So
Well,
he
I
could be
mean,
getting touched on the butt all the time.
yes, but there's just something nice about it, like in a
Being
bar.
a stranger?
Yes, because it's like, oh, this random person has the confidence enough to just do that. Now, some people don't appreciate that, and I totally respect that, totally understand that. However, I don't know. I miss it. I miss that time frame in my life. I miss the glory hole days.
The glory hole days?
You caught that.
Is that you say glory hole?
Yeah,
You missed
glory
the
hole. I meant the glory days, but
oh, the
mind.
glory days, the glory hole days,
Mm-hmm.
where you could do the gay scooch.
The gay scooch.
I guess, usually people are not touching my butt. Also, you're short. How are they reaching down when they're scooching past? They have to really bend down. They're like, excuse me.
Well, see, that's when I know that they really meant it, because it's like, if they have to put that much effort into it.
I mean, is this consensual? I think that's like the burning question on my mind.
Yes, most of the time. Yeah, usually. Actually,
well, just going to.
You've only experienced one time when someone was touching me non-consensually, and it was during market days, and it was only because he had a beer pitcher in one hand and his cold clammy hand in the other, trying to touch my face, and like the beer was flying everywhere. You remember that?
Is that the time that the guy wiped his sweat on my shirt?
Yeah.
Man, fuck him.
Yeah, but I think that was just non-consensual across the board for anybody with that guy.
Yeah, I literally, after that interaction, I was like, it's time for us to go get a drink away from these folk. Well, that is a homo FOMO that I'm sure some people are missing, is consensual butt touches in bars or grocery stores.
A consensual butt scooch.
Maybe you can do a little role play, though. You can like ask AJ to, you'll be at a CVS and he'll be like, excuse me, I'm trying to get the Cheerios. And you'll be like, hey, stranger. Oh, AJ's very tall, so he definitely would have to bend down low.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
are his knees ready?
I was gonna say he'd have to get on his knees and be like, "Excuse me, sir."
And he is no Megan Thee Stallion. So, talk about a pop, lock, and drop. It would be popping those knees out of the socket. Did that rhyme?
No, it did not.
It's okay. It's all right. I don't need it. But it does rhyme. My homo FOMO.
What's yours?
Actually, my homo FOMO doesn't rhyme, but it is something I do miss. I miss looking respectfully at cute guys' faces when you are out walking around. We're all covered up with our masks, and it's very deceiving because you walk past someone and you think, "Oh my God, they're cute," but this is all you see of them. Like right now, I look cute, and now I'm like this. Oh no, not cute. So yeah, if you just cover the lower part of your face, it can fool people. So I do miss seeing those cute little faces wandering around.
But don't you think too, because I also feel like gay men like get really turned on by like mysteriousness. Don't you think this adds like a sense of mystery to them? You're just like, what does their face look like?
Well, that's what scares me, is I think it's going to be like a Melina from a Melina from Mortal Kombat, and they're just going to take the mask off and it's going to be like full demon teeth.
That's kind of a turn on sometimes.
I take that back. I do like jacked up teeth. I like it to look like,
you did it because you miss jacked up teeth.
I miss seeing people's jacked up teeth. I do. I will say, even though I miss cute little faces, in which then all you have to do is judge them on what they're wearing, and everyone's in sweatpants, myself included. So what's the fun in that?
Right.
Well, I know it's a little bit of fun. I do like gray sweatpants. But it's not cute though.
What?
Is when you see someone who's walking down the street and they don't have their mask on. Not cute, even if they are attractive. That's upsetting. That's
right.
Upsetting.
You're still just like, are you a Republican?
and they go, I'm a log cabin Republican. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Log house, Lincoln logs. What do they call them?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Lincoln Law.
Lincoln logs. Because Abraham Lincoln was like bisexual or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was sleeping in bed with men, which obviously makes people bisexual.
Oh, wow. Oh, we should do a whole another episode just off of that, because now that's really interesting.
we could call it By the Way. We could talk about all the people who are actually bi that we don't talk about.
Ooh, you heard that here, folks. Okay.
Well, oh my gosh. Between homo FOMO and By the Way, if I come up with like a lesbian pun, it's over for you bitches. Over for you bitches. Lesbian pun.
Oh. See, he's smart, lady. And now to get to the heart of our gay agenda today, Kyle and I are going to be ranking the Disney princes. But like I said before, not based off of their personalities, because to be honest, I think only one of them really actually has a personality, and it's only because the movie's about him. So we're going to be ranking them based off of their hotness, their sex appeal, their smiles, their pectorals, all the things that we could objectify them for through the male gaze.
The male gaze, that's right. What if I ranked some of them based on their personality, though?
I mean, if it contributes to how hot they are, I get it, because I've also done that.
Well, it also contributed to some people being ranked lower based on their personality.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, don't spoil it yet. We'll just get into it here.
Okay, let's get into it.
I was like, we have 12 Disney princes that we are going to be ranking. We're going to be base them off of the order that the movie came out. And then at the end, as you all know, we'll give our final ranking. Okay. Yep. So first up, we have the OG prince, who I didn't realize had a name until about 2 years ago. But it's apparently his name is Prince Florian from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. What kind of fucking name is Florian?
I don't know.
Right? You got Snow White and Florian?
Actually, it sounds like a match made in heaven, which is kind of what happens to them in the end, because some say that Snow White never woke up from the kiss, that she was just being taken to what her heaven was the castle in the sky.
That is true. She did, bitch.
Anyway. Conspiracy theories.
Yeah. So what do you think of Prince Florian?
Well, I don't think. I think that Prince Florian, for having a name that is kind of like whimsical, he's pretty boring. He has a baby face. So
not only just a baby face, but a baby face full of makeup. Like, girl has lipstick, eyeliner.
All of us have to wear makeup on here. But baby, he looks very young, so drop the skincare routine. But Prince Florian, he's not my knight in shining armor. I guess he looks okay in tights.
That's true.
But he's pretty into a girl singing to a well. And girl.
There's a theory that Prince Florian is actually gay simply because he is babyface and he likes to tuck his leggings into his boots. And
is this a real theory?
Yeah. And it's just like the reason why. Yeah. I can't remember what it was, but anyway. I don't remember like him having more than like 5 or 6 lines in the movie total. Am I right? Like, I think he shows up at the beginning to sing a song with her, and then at the end just carries her to the castle in the sky.
Yeah, I guess that's what he's good for.
I guess.
Yeah, so that's Prince Florian. This has been the whole podcast.
I was like, there's not much to really say, so
I don't know how to rank him on his hotness because he's not really in it that much.
He doesn't even have a nose.
No, he does. Lucky bitch. He doesn't. He's something. He's something that he's trying to sell something, and I'm not buying it. I'm not into it. I'm not into Prince Florian. I'm not into him trying to go for Snow White, who is supposed to be like 13.
Right.
I don't know.
And not only is she 13, but then like he like takes her out of her tomb, so he's really into like necrophilia as well.
Well, that makes him more interesting. I mean, just saying. Like, what else is the personality?
True. I don't know. Well, what do you think? Should we fear him or queer him?
I think I'm gonna fear him for now. We'll get to the rankings at the end once we go through everyone. But right now, I'm kind of like fearing him because I don't queer him necessarily.
Yeah. He's too boring to queer him, so I'm going to fear him as well because, it's, like you say, it's better to be bad than boring.
The cardinal sin is to be boring.
All
right, to be bad than boring.
On to the next
Prince
one.
Florian.
Yes, we literally just spent like 5 minutes just talking shit about Prince Florian. Um, so on to the next one. We have our 1950 prince. Um, I was just gonna try to make a pun, but his name actually is Prince Charming. So from Cinderella. So Prince Charming, does he have an actual name?
I think that
I don't.
isn't he just Charming? He's Prince
I think.
Charming.
I think he's just Prince Charming. Yeah,
Or wait, no, I know it's Harold.
Harold.
Prince Harold.
Did you make that up?
Yeah. I made that
Prince
up.
Prince Harold Marvis Charming.
Harold's chicken.
Yeah.
He's a Prince Charming. Wow. Well, I mean, he's fine looking, I guess. Actually, I kind of forgot what he looked like until I started to think about it. And I was like, yeah, he's fine. But he likes to throw parties. Actually, no, he doesn't like to throw parties. His parents
No.
like to throw parties. Wow. I have to rethink everything now.
Right. He does have an interesting foot fetish. Some
Oh, okay.
people are
So
into that.
kinky. Yeah.
Yeah, some people are into that. Um, yeah, I don't know. These OG princes are kind of hard to think about because he also doesn't really have any descriptive features. However,
He does have
if
a
you want,
nose.
he does have a nose. So we do have one step above that. It's interesting because Prince Charming is like the most like well-known prince out of all of them. Like he's the one that everyone just like kind of slips into conversation, be like, oh, Prince Charming, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't get this one. I don't.
No, I'm not. He's not really, he's not on my radar. Um, he's just not attractive. No, he's
No.
not unattractive though. He's just kind of boring. He's like, if you were to be like, oh, I want a prince, that's the image of Prince Charming. Very like
But
standard.
I was gonna say, does he talk?
Um,
I don't know.
wow.
Right?
I haven't watched Cinderella in a hot second. Does he talk?
No.
He has to have talked because once he puts the shoe on, remember the gag, the gag of I have the other slipper. That he yeah. So
Yeah.
he must be like, give me your foot. Okay,
Give me your foot, bitch.
give me your foot, bitch. Yeah, he's Prince Charming.
He's Prince Charming, yeah.
How funny would it be though, is like your baby is born, you look at him and you go, oh, he's definitely going to be charming, Prince Charming, and then he's not.
Right. I was
He's Prince Boring, just doesn't roll off the tongue, I guess.
now the Rogers and Hammerstein Prince Charming, he could get it. He could get it.
Especially the 1997 Whitney Houston Brandy version.
Right.
What's his name? Paulo Montalban. Is that his name? Paulo Montalban?
I don't know. You just had like a meltdown, right?
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
Pablo Montalban.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyway,
him. Very cute.
He could get it. Yeah. So if you want to factor him, I would definitely queer him. But if you want to base it just off of the animated person, I would definitely fear him.
I'm gonna fear him too.
Yeah. Just not on our chase levels.
I just like, honestly, the mouse, like Gus and what's the skinny mouse's name?
Jack
and Gus, they're definitely hotter than Prince Charming.
Oh yeah. I would even say that Bruno the dog is hotter.
Bruno the dog?
Yeah. Do you remember Bruno the dog? Because he kept chasing Lucifer around.
Yeah. Oh, Lucifer. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not a good sign when the sidekicks are actually hotter than the princes.
That's true.
But
right.
I guess Prince Charming, you got a good name.
Yeah. Good for you for being the most iconic, for being the most dull. Anyway, on to the next one. And this is actually where I finally will say that we started to pick it up a notch here. So we have also the guy who might be into necrophilia, but he will kill a dragon for you. It's Prince Philip from Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, definitely hot. Boyfriend material.
Yeah, I was gonna say, now, one thing that I don't really get about Prince Philip is the fact that he is kind of just as bland as the other two, but he's hot. I think he's hot.
I think it's the black tights.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
think it's he's wearing those Lululemons. He has like his like black joggers on. I don't know. He also, you know what? He dances with Sleeping Beauty. What's her name? Aurora, not Sleeping Beauty. He dances with her in the woods. He can come into my woods.
He can come all over your woods if he wanted to.
Oh,
he also wears like really
slay
tight.
This dragon.
Well, I was gonna say he also has really tight like fit, like what is that, palette of armor too, like when he was fighting Maleficent. So I just think he knows how to dress his body really well.
Or maybe he just got fat and it just got tighter on him.
Maybe. I mean, it was like 100 years went by, right? That she was asleep or something. I can't remember.
Is it really? I don't remember either. All these older Disney movies.
I was like, we have such selective memory. Another thing too is that he is a fighter because he did kill Maleficent, and the other two didn't do shit. Really,
I'm into that. That's good. Honestly, him and Maleficent are the reason that Sleeping Beauty is worth watching. You don't watch it for Aurora.
Well, no, she's just like off in the corner, just like dead for like a third of the film.
Yeah, it's like, bitch, drink some coffee, get it together.
We're all tired.
We're all tired, okay?
Right.
It's not just you, Aurora.
God.
Also, get a different name.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to a Deborah or a Shelley?
No, she has two names. It's Aurora and then Briar Rose or whatever it is. Like, and then,
that's right. Well, Aurora is a big old snora, and we're just gonna be sleeping on that bitch. But Prince Philip, much better. He's hot. You know what? You know who Prince Philip is? He is the guy that you see in the bar, and you're like, oh, they're attractive, and you recognize that they're attractive, and but then they start fighting with the bartender.
Yes. Yeah, like they cut him off.
They
cut him off, and you're just, and then you watch him have this like little meltdown, or like he starts to like shout, and like just his voice, you're kind of just like, ooh, never mind, you know?
Yeah, but you like what he's wearing. You're like, okay, get it. You're brave. You wore Lululemons into this bar. Post-pandemic, we all will be.
Or have you ever experienced this? Like you walk down the street or in the grocery store or just on the train or something like that, and you see a cute guy. Yes. And you're just like, oh, wow, that guy's cute. And then the moment that they leave your eyesight, or the moment that you leave the train or the bus, you just never think of them again, like ever.
All the time.
Yeah, he's kind of like that type of hot.
Yeah, like he is. Okay, this is what we can get with Prince Philip. We can recognize that he is hot. Even in my notes, I have hot with 3 T's, bitch. So he is hot. But you know, I guess he is the first prince I can get behind or in front of. I don't know.
So what's your verdict?
I'll say queer it. I'll queer him.
I'll queer him too.
For his attractiveness.
Queer it?
Like
a queer it with a question mark?
Yeah, queer it with a question mark.
Yeah, okay. All right, on to the next one. And now we're getting to, it's crazy. We jump like 40 years in the time frame here.
Here's a little bit of film history, okay? Actually, from the time that Sleeping Beauty was made up to when this next film was made, there was no Disney movies made at all. There was no live actions, there was no animated, there was no TV shows, nothing. And then Walt Disney said, I am going to make more movies. At this point, he's dead and his frozen head is talking. And he's like, I want to make more movies. Make this next movie. And that's why we started making movies again. Not we. I am not saying I'm a Mouseketeer just because I'm wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I'm secretly a Mouseketeer, but I'm not saying that I'm not a Mouseketeer.
Like you had Justin, Brittany, Ryan Gosling, Christina, and then like the 5th member, Kyle.
And Kyle, MICKEYMOUSE, Mickey Mouse, shut up. No, in reality, there is a huge time span between the last prince and then this current prince, which is
Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. I have a lot to say about this one. So
okay, I'll go first. All right, I'll let you get your sea legs because Prince Eric doesn't have them. Prince Eric.
Ooh.
Can I just say, first of all, dark hair, love.
Mm-hmm.
Bright blue eyes,
Gorgeous.
And he likes the sea. He
And he's
likes the
in the
sea.
Navy in a way, I think. Like part of the
I thought he just
Navy.
had a boat. Wait, is
I
he in
don't
the
know.
Navy? Because if he was in the Navy, he'd understand how to go in the water and then swim back up. And he doesn't do
That's
that.
true. No, that's true.
It's like, did you see that video of like the marine training where the guy like falls down into the pool and he's like trying to get back up, and everyone keeps talking about it on Twitter, and they're just like, okay, but they did this on America's Next Top Model and RuPaul's
For like
Drag
6
Race.
years,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, like get it together, Marines. Prince Eric.
So hot.
You know, is he smart though? Because here's the thing. Was it magic that made him not realize that Ariel wasn't the mermaid that saved him? Or is he just dumb as rocks?
I think he's a little dumb, but
okay, which is great. I like dumb people. So
right. But I was gonna say, but there's like a respectfulness about his dumbness, if that makes sense. Like he's not arrogant dumb. Because when you think about it,
well, he isn't arrogant dumb, but he is Eric and dumb. Okay, you keep going.
Like, you tried. Because like when you think about it, Ariel is this gorgeous hot redhead who's like just flown up on the beach and she's staying with him and stuff like that. And he never really actually tried to like take advantage of her, especially since she couldn't talk. He's just like, oh, let's just take care of you. And then they eventually were about to kiss before Flotsam and Jetsam ruined it. So there's a respectability factor that's hot about him. There is a shot, I don't know if you remember this, but when he gets washed up on shore,
he doesn't have his shoes on and the shirt.
Yeah. His shirt is ripped, his pants are ripped, his bare feet are out if you're into feet. Like there's just something quite sexy about him. I don't know what it is. I like it.
Well,
like I don't know.
You want to be part of his world?
I do want to be part of his world. I want his world. I want part of his world inside of me, basically. That's what I want.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know.
Actually, in my notes here, I just put down.
You want to get shipwrecked?
Well, I put down in my notes, rail me, daddy. So.
But then rail, you know, yeah.
I put one con I put was might smell like the ocean, though.
Oh, but kind of like sea salty. Makes me want Long John Silver's.
The
I wonder if he's got a Long John.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, where does his personality fit in for you?
I think he's a respectable person. I think that he that's it.
Yeah, that's it. All right.
So, you know, we don't get a whole lot of Prince Eric.
That's true. So fear him or queer him?
Oh, I'm gonna queer him.
I queer him with an exclamation point. Queer him.
Yeah, queer exclamation point.
Yeah.
That's how I sign everything. Queer exclamation point.
They're like, yeah, is that
Prince
your
Eric.
birth name?
I mean, and I'm just like, yeah, it's biblical. Yeah, Prince Eric, definitely. He is a chef's kiss, but not that chef in the movie, because he was gonna eat Sebastian.
But he's also kind of cool. I like that chef. Anyway, on to
You're
the
into
next...
crabs.
Always. On to the next one. We have someone here who might be appealing to, I would say, maybe people who are into bestiality.
Oh.
Who has Stockholm syndrome, who like books. I don't, you know who I'm talking about. It's the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, who also has a proper name of Adam, I guess. I saw that on the Disney Wikipedia. I didn't know he had a name.
Well, okay, question. Are we rating the Beast or Adam?
That's
because you know, you and I have talked about this. We talked about this, and I think that Adam is hot. I'm into Adam.
I can't. I don't know.
He has this animalistic thing about him. I don't know.
But so does the Beast.
But the Beast, okay, 2 words, laser way. That is just too much. And this is not shaming people for their body hair, but that is on a whole nother level, Mom. Like, there's too much. It is like wearing a full coat over his entire body.
Right. So one thing that kind of I can't ever get behind Adam is the fact that like they seem like two different people. Like when you think of the beast and his personality, and then all of a sudden he morphs into this human and you don't see him fully, but the music rises and his hair starts to be long and flowy, and then he turns around and he's just like, I'm just like,
oh, he does not make that face. That is not his face.
He does. He literally turns around and he looks at Belle like, ooh, Belle,
okay, no.
Is that you?
The face you are making is the face that when you fart and a little bit of a poop comes out. That is like, but that is not that that's ever happened to me, but like that is no, never mistake a fart. But here's the thing: you would think that the beast. I am rating this entity, this soul, this person, based on the beast.
Okay.
So
I'm rating it on Adam.
Okay, well, that might change some things for me. I because Adam to me, I think is attractive. The shirt is down. He's got that hair. I like. Oh my God, I don't know. There's something about those crazy eyes. You know what it is?
See,
it's the crazy eyes.
You know what I'm talking about? He has crazy bug eyes. And I'm just like, he's like, Belle, is that you?
Yeah.
I've missed you so much. And I'm just like, no.
Oh my God. I love someone who looks like they're a little bit coked out. And like, they're like, just, oh my God, it's you. I'm into that. But
is that part of your homo FOMO? Like you just look across the bar and some guy's just like this at you?
Yeah, give me someone who is like in a full K-hole. And I'm like, and by the K-hole, I mean Kyle hole. Yeah. And I'm there. But the beast, okay, so I'm rating it not Adam, but the beast, which is fine. Okay. We can do whatever. But the beast, I think, is a lovely example of Stockholm syndrome, and why you should not just fall for someone just because you're living with them. That's crazy. Then everyone in the Big Brother house competition would be in love with each other, which maybe they are. We don't know. Tune into Big Brother. But
I might be on it.
Josh might be on it, and I might be too.
Who knows? Oh my God, we're just doing the podcast inside the Big Brother house.
I would die. Julie Chen's just like, can you guys not? Yeah. You're supposed to be doing this competition. No, but the beast, the thing is that he's so grumpy, and usually I do like angry guys.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't. It's 2021. I don't like angry guys anymore. I hate it. Well, I hate it.
Another thing too is that like, so he has terrible possessive qualities about him. He gaslights people. Mm-hmm. He has anger issues
and underbite.
Yeah, and underbite. So like, granted, he has all of that. He can't read, and then you put him in a conventionally attractive air quotations person, and then it's just like he's even worse now because it's just like he can get away with it because he's conventionally attractive and he's white. I'm just like, no, get that away from me. He's a terrible person. He's worse than Gaston. Actually, I'm just realizing this now. If you compare Gaston and Adam as a person, Gaston is less evil.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm gonna sip my water.
Go ahead and sip your water, because Gaston definitely was part of the insurrection at the Capitol. But I don't disagree that Gaston's intentions were a little bit better, although he was not listening to Belle when she's like, I'm not interested. So he should respect women, and he didn't.
That is true.
But the beast also did not really respect Belle, but he does let her leave. He does say, go ahead and go. He does the JoJo, get out right now. It's the end of you and me. The beast, you would think if you look a certain way, your personality should be bomb. And nope, not for him. His personality is just bombed. So
is that a queer it or is that a fear it?
Do I want to sleep with the beast? No. So I'm going to fear it.
Okay.
Do I like the movie Beauty and the Beast? Yeah, I love the movie Beauty and the Beast. I think it's wonderful.
That's not the question.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I have an answer. I fear it. How about you?
I definitely fear it. I fear it with an exclamation point. Like it's just
and not the fun kind of fear. Not the fun kind of fear where you're like, oh no.
Not like fear it.
Yeah, like fear it. Fear it. Yeah.
All right, on to our next guy. He is the Prince of Agrabah. Actually, that just gives it away. It's Aladdin from 1992's Aladdin. Um, Holy shit.
Yeah, that
Um,
riff rat, street rat, he can come ride my magic carpet. Like I
mhm.
am very much into uh
And you,
Aladdin.
and you know what makes it even better is the fact that in the live action remake, Mina Masad also really fucking hot. So you're just
Yeah.
like, damn, Aladdin could do no wrong in my eyes. He can be a compulsive liar to me. And I'd be like, you know what? I get it.
That makes sense for a lot of your exes. No, I whoa. Oh,
Oh.
actually, I was just trying to make a joke, but that was a little bit too boop, boop, boop,
I
on
was
the nose.
actually that's
Uh,
kind of true.
that is wild. Very attractive, but a compulsive liar. Just like the zit, it's on the nose. Aladdin is so hot. I he's not wearing gray sweatpants, he's wearing like beige sweatpants, but you just know that it's good.
Oh, you just know it's
Um,
big.
yeah. Oh my god. He definitely has big dick energy. Do we say that anymore? Or are we like not like going after the appendages? Is that like not a thing anymore?
I was like, I think Gen Z canceled it, so we'll just move on from it. But
Oh my god, are we canceled?
we've been canceled. Check out our canceled episode.
Check out the canceled episode in which we
Yeah.
talk about cancel culture. But you know who I'm not canceling?
Aladdin.
Aladdin and the vest. He is the only person who can wear a vest and I find attractive. Sorry,
That is
Lin Manuel
true.
Miranda. Sorry, Lin Manuel. You cannot wear a vest. You're not cool. It doesn't
That
make
is
you
true.
attractive wearing a vest.
No.
But he's wearing a vest, but he doesn't have the shirt on underneath. The pecs are out, but where are the nipples? Disney animators, if you're still alive, where are the nipples?
Yeah, why doesn't he have nipples? But it's also kind of interesting too, because you're just like that also kind of makes him like kind of wonky looking, and that's also attractive. You know that have you ever seen that picture of Aladdin as like an emo kid? And like he is like standing like this, but like he's covered in tattoos and he has like
Sure.
nose right. It's like
I mean, that's like my type.
I was just like, it's weird because it's just like you can like put him in any situation. I think Aladdin is just damn so good.
Yeah.
Um,
He's
he's
I,
athletic.
he could run away from the cops. Oh my god, a cab. Hello.
Right.
Yeah.
He is very good at like getting things for you. Like he could steal a bunch of apples for you if you want them. I don't know.
Or bread.
Or
I'm on an all
bread.
bread diet.
And you know, he's the chosen one. What doesn't that's so hot.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even really have to explain myself here. Aladdin's hot.
Aladdin is hot. Like his face. Okay, he has a big nose. Am I into big noses?
You're into
I
a
think
lot
I
of big
am.
things.
I'm into. Ooh, she's not wrong. Maybe I'm into big noses because Prince Fluoride, he did not. He did not.
He didn't have a nose.
He didn't have a nose, and we both were like, no, thank you.
Right.
But Aladdin, he has a nose for both of them.
I was gonna say, and Adam also has a big nose from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, he does.
So maybe big nose. Okay, so if he has a big nose, then Kyle's into it. So
I like big noses.
I'm going to assume you queer it.
Me, queer Aladdin? No, yes.
I think
hell yes.
Where I queer Aladdin is his smile because he has really nice teeth, and I think that's really attractive to me.
And you know what? That is wild to me because he is, where they don't have dental hygiene.
Right.
And he has a nice
not
smile.
in Agrabah.
Oh, not in Agrabah. At least not for him, because he's a
No.
riffraff street rat. I don't buy that.
I don't buy it either. I don't buy that he has perfect teeth. But we'll
when he says if only they look closer, I'm like, I am respectfully.
Right. I'm just like, yes.
Part of the male gaze.
Gaze. All right.
Yes.
On to our next one. He's a colonizer.
Okay. Hot.
He is played by someone who turns out to be batshit crazy in life. And can he paint with all the colors of the wind? It's John Smith from 1995's Pocahontas. Um, Voiced by Mel Gibson. Yeah, and that yawn just said it all.
Yeah. Yeah, John Smith. On
You
paper,
know that sex is gonna be bad. You know
it's going to
that.
be so mayonnaise. Oh my god. Well, here's the thing. He goes into uncharted land and takes the land. So he's probably going to take advantage of you. I'm just saying.
Right. But he would totally be that type of
Not
guy
cute,
who
not good.
he's totally that type of guy, like if you were having sex, just like placing it in just random holes and just be like, oops, sorry, didn't mean that. Oops, sorry. Like it's like up your nose. And he's just like,
Up your
sorry.
nose.
Because he's just like adventurous trying to find uncharted territories.
Yeah.
He's just like, no, thank you.
He doesn't know how to use a compass.
Nope.
He's never seen corn before. Bitch, who's never seen corn before?
Right.
Stupid.
And he also kills someone and doesn't take any blame for it.
He does not kill someone.
Wait, what happens? Doesn't he kill Kocoum?
No, way down in Kocoum. It's the other little guy,
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, who I would say is hot.
I was gonna say, who also
that character
is way hotter.
That character, Christian Bale's character in Pocahontas, is hot. Yes, he is colonizing frontier, whatever, blah blah blah. But I think he's hotter than John Smith. I don't know. I'm just not into it. Especially I'm just not. I'm not.
Well, and did you know that they actually never even end up together, like in real life?
Yes, I did know that.
I didn't know that until like a couple years ago. So I'm just like, oh, well, then what's the point of this? Get out of here.
You're like, here's some Hister tea to sip on.
Hister tea. I also didn't know that she was like 12 when all this happened.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm just like, what?
I mean, in the movie, in the animated film, she's probably like in her
40?
late teens, early 20s. Oh my God. Her voice is beautiful. So clearly she is a trained opera singer. Yeah. But John Smith, I don't know. Yeah.
No, I mean,
not into it.
It's weird too, because like you would think like someone who's rugged, he has a big nose, he has long flowy hair, and he has a deep like presence about him, but no, thank you. I don't know.
No, there's a lot of things he needs to work out. He needs to work out why he feels the need to go to other people's worlds and try to claim them as his own. He needs to understand no means no. He needs to,
for a fact.
Yeah.
You know for a fact that he would be the type of person who would treat the waiter terribly.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
And that is just incredibly unattractive to me.
Actually, thinking about it, the only time I find him attractive in the Pocahontas film is when he is tied up and held captive by Pocahontas's tribe. And I don't know if it's because I'm like, ooh, a little bit of like, not work. Or if it's because it's like, yes, finally, he's tied up.
And it's probably the only way you could probably have good sex with him, if you think about it. Like you would have to take charge and you would have to tie him up and you'd be like, you know what, just don't move, I'm gonna do it all. I don't know, would have put in that much effort. No thank you.
Well, that's good, because that would probably go into how you are in real life, not putting in much effort into the bedroom.
That is
we
true.
Need an episode where AJ comes on. Someone touch my butt. Did you do it? Do it.
Anyone?
Do it. Anyone? God. John Smith. So
I queer him. No, I'm sorry. I retract that.
Canceled.
Immediately. I'm canceled. I'm canceled. I'm sorry. I fear him with 2 exclamation points. Fear him. Fear him.
Yeah, I'm not into it. Fear it.
Yeah. All right. So now we have our next beefcake. Though, now that I say it out loud, I'm just like, we've been fearing a lot of them here. We're kind of picky here. We have the guy who is number 1, has his own product line, will go to the depths of hell to save you. It's Hercules from 1997's Hercules. Now, I'm going to have a disclaimer here. I didn't watch Hercules until like 5 years ago. So he's probably the one who is I have a lot of like memory issues with him. Is he nice? Is he a nice guy?
Yeah, he's nice.
Okay. I couldn't remember. I couldn't
He's
remember if he was
nice.
okay.
Yeah.
But he's kind of dumb, isn't he?
He's I mean,
He's a
he's
guy,
the
so he's
hair
dumb.
he's like the hero trope of like,
Okay.
I really don't know if I could do it. And there everyone's like, you can do it. And he's like, I don't know. That's like Hercules. And by Hercules, I think you mean hunkules. I hello muscles. To quote Martha May Whovier, the muscles. I am so
Well,
into
isn't there a lyric too, like in one of the songs where it's like, and he's packing a pretty pair of pecs? Like I'm just like, damn. Even in the music, they're just like, you're hot.
Oh yeah. And you know me. One of my favorite things to say about guys' chests is I want to punch those pecs. Just want to those pecs. Oh.
I was like, what's with this like bubble wrap music? Like
that's the sound of me punching their pecs. I wanna hit like men titties. Oh, when quarantine is up, we all got the vaccine. I am going to ask someone if I can punch their chest. Just a little. Just
I was gonna be
little
like
titty goes,
sucking on any guy's nipples in the club if he can.
Delicious. Someone ordered pepperoni. Gotcha. I think Hercules or Huncules, he is attractive. I will say, I'm sure that there is, and again, we're not kink shaming, but I'm sure that there are some like gainer kink people out there that love seeing him go from a skinny little twink into a steroid using hunk. Just kidding, he's not using steroids. He's a god. Duh.
He's a god.
I'm into it. Like,
well, and then there's probably people who think he's really hot as the skinny kid.
He was hot all the time. Hercules was always hot.
And he always had like this nice like faux glow about him because he always like the golden tan.
He is the hottest ginger.
Oh, yeah, he would be a ginger.
He is a ginger. He is like the hottest ginger.
That's true.
He's super attractive. Yeah.
Yeah. Ginger representation. Good for you.
Good for you.
Yeah. And he, from what I remember, he is kind, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's I mean, you know, he has like the typical kind of like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. Oh, what should I do? Oh, I don't know. But he's like a good character.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say the one thing that would probably be unattractive about him is that I can see him having like fucked up feet because he always wears sandals. So I'm just like, oh, like they're probably like a little like crusty and dirty and stuff like that. Well, but some people are into that.
Yep. But I would say that maybe in ancient times they actually took better care of their feet since they were exposed more. If we get into the biblical moment, which here we go, they were washing feet. Jesus, not Joseph. Jesus had his feet washed by Mary Magdalene, so they were all about that. So I can imagine Hercules having nice feet.
Do you think Mary Magdalene had a foot fetish and she was actually like licking his toes, like No,
it's sacrilegious. No, that's sacrilegious. We're not doing that here. No, that was like a sign. Do you remember being anything from your Catholic teachings about what that meant?
Washing the feet? Yeah.
Yeah. What did it mean?
Like it was like a sign of respect?
No, it was a foot fetish.
Oh, was it?
No.
Oh, we weren't taught that.
No.
I totally thought for that. I was like, really?
Acting. No. No, it was a sign of respect. Yeah, no, maybe he had weird feet, but not if he was wearing his Hercules merch sandals.
Right. He was like, he predated Tamisha Iman with like the light up Skechers, like by like 2 million years. And I sell yourself, girl. Like if you're that hot, put yourself on a product.
Also, he's wearing a dress, breaking gender norms, wearing that toga.
And you know there's probably nothing underneath. So I'm sure like if a breeze came, you'd get a nice show.
A nice show of some godly balls.
Well, even I'm sure his ass is amazing.
Oh, it would have to be.
Yeah, it's a godly ass.
It's a godly ass.
All right. Where do you fear or queer Hercules?
I queer Hercules.
Me too. I queer Hercules.
All of those muscles.
Mhm.
He's looking like a 1950s like men's like fitness magazine, the ones that were coded so that like homosexuals would be like buying them, but they didn't get in trouble because they'd be seen as a fitness health magazine. He has
Right.
like that body type.
Well, yeah, exactly. It was just like very much like strong and strapping, and everything is very up and together. It's hot. All right, on to our next prince here.
Speaking of hot,
Yeah. He'll go both ways for you.
oh,
It's Li Shang from Mulan, and we all love a bisexual king.
I mean Li Shang, he could bang me. Insert joke, he'll make a man out of you. Here, insert
Right,
that
just
joke.
right there.
Yeah. Li Shang,
Damn.
rocking the man. Yeah, there he's rocking the man bun.
He's rocking the man bun. He has probably the biggest pecs out of all the men, if you think about it.
I think Hercules may have him beat, but I think he's definitely second in line.
Well,
Li Shang is hot.
You'll probably have to squeeze both just to get like a good test to see who's bigger.
Come over here. Are these vegan?
Right.
Let me squeeze these boobs. I do love that when they're like working out and he's doing his like little, what is this? Oh my God. When he's like working out and
with the pole.
With the pole. Thank you. With the pole. # hustlers. He
Fiona Apple's criminal.
Yeah. He's shirtless for a while.
Yeah. He's shirtless. He looks like he
has nipples
very well.
He has
does
nipples.
Have nipples. Yes. He also has strong legs.
Yeah.
Because they climbed him up the tall building into the emperor's place. He's very protective.
Yeah.
And he has like this sensitivity where he also was protective over Mulan as Ping, meaning
Ping.
Yeah, meaning that even as boy presenting, Li Shang was just like, no, here, I will take care of you. And it's hot. That's hot. That's like a hot sensitivity that you're just like, ooh, this was missing from some of the other princes. I like that.
The sensitivity of it all.
Not even that, but just like the fact that he's kind of queer in a lot of ways. Like,
I would say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hot. Li Shang is hot.
Hot. So hot.
Li Shang bang gang. Or wait. Li Shang gang bang.
Gang bang.
Li Shang
gang bang.
Li Shang.
Would you invite the other men? Chinpo and the other guys? I can't remember their names.
No, I'd invite Mushu though. Hello.
Mushu was hot. I would invite one of the gods, the ghost ones, like the one without the
Those
head.
are ancestors. Oh wait, no, those gods.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the ancestors. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I call them? The gods? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I meant the ancestors.
You're still in the Hercules.
That's true. I'm thinking of the one specifically without his head, and he's just like holding it like in his like.
You'd
arm.
Invite him. They'd say, "How's your head?"
Exactly. I was gonna say things would be interesting. I mean, I'm down for it. I'll try anything. Sex with an ancestor ghost? Yeah, why not? All right. Do we fear Li Shang or do we queer Li Shang? What?
Sorry, I'm getting over the spectophilia, having sex with ghosts.
I think that's kind of hot.
Well, part of our kink episode, we talked about that.
That's true.
That's
if you haven't noticed by now, Kyle and I are just like starting to just become very, very kinky in quarantine.
I don't think I'm kinky. I think I'm just sad.
That's true. Anyway.
Anyways, no. Li Shang. I think I'm on the Li Shang gangbang. I mean, or the Li Shang bang gang. Wait, no, I just said that. The Li Shang gang. The Li Shang Wang gang.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Let me see that Wang Li Shang.
Ooh, yeah, pull out your Wang Li Shang.
Yeah, we see you're good with the staff. You want to make a man out of me? Prove it. All right. Although I don't like the whole military thing, I gotta say, I'm not into war. But Li Shang, I'll make an excuse for because he's just hot, and that's what we're doing this on, is if they're hot or not.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like a sense of imperialness that goes with it that you'll probably have to deal with some PTSD for the rest of your life here. But if you're down for that, go for it.
He's gonna think I'm an invader every time I come into the bedroom.
And it's probably just
Like it just
that's probably just because he's like, I did not invite you over. Go home.
oh, fine. I'll go back to Hercules.
Fine. All right, on to our next prince. Now we're getting to even more modern day princes here. He has a sticky tongue. He is into voodoo. No, he's not
No,
into
he's
voodoo.
not into voodoo.
He's not into voodoo, but voodoo is into him. It is Prince Naveen from The Princess and the Frog in 2009.
And if voodoo is into him, just call me voodoo.
Right. Now, we have a little bit of like duality here because Naveen is also similar to like a Prince Adam / the Beast, where it's like half the time they're just animals. So
are you judging it on if he's a frog? Are you judging frog Naveen or human Naveen?
Well, where does the frog Naveen get separated from Prince Naveen?
All I gotta say is I do either of them. No,
Okay.
I love a froggy prince. Everyone jokes I like froggy princes.
That is true. You do love your frog princes.
I do.
Oh, I never thought of that. You're Princess Tiana.
Oh, I wish I could sing like her. And also be a business owner.
And also make beignets.
Yeah, I'm doing shit is what's happening.
Yeah.
Prince Naveen, hot.
Mm-hmm. So hot.
As a frog, whatever. As a human, hot. Confident, yes.
I know this sounds weird. He has sexy hair. He has really sexy hair.
It's
all
kind of messed up. Oh,
it's like a little cute messy coy like.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Ooh,
I love
sexy
it.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love his little dimple. He's got a dimple.
He has a dimple?
Doesn't he? He has a Denali Fox dimple, doesn't he?
Ooh.
I'm gonna look it up now. Where's your dimple? Yeah, I think he does kind of have a little dimple. Oh, he does. He does, bitch. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Dimple.
Oh, and he has nice teeth.
Yeah.
And, Prince Naveen is hot.
Good eyebrows. Good eyebrows. Oh, here's another. Oh, we are loving this. He is so handsome.
Mm-hmm.
You can also where is he supposed to be from?
I was gonna say Prince Naveen. He's not from America, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No,
because he has like
I don't think so.
He has like a sort of accent that I can't really pick up in the movie. But I like the fact that he is overseas. He's our international prince. Oh, stop. Oh.
Right.
He's like a hotter version of Eric.
Yes. Well, he has more of like a chin.
He has like the crimson chin type jaw. It's really hot.
Maybe he's like from Morocco.
Maybe.
Guys from Morocco are hot.
Morocco.
So I've heard.
Maybe. I was just like, I can't think of any other countries that would be around there. I'm not very good with geography.
No, he's hot.
Plus, I was gonna say the great thing about Naveen is that he would be able to take you on holidays across the sea. He because doesn't he come by like this giant boat, right?
Maybe I've only seen it like a handful of times.
I don't know, but he has a charming smile. I'm sure his breath always smells really nice.
Not froggy at all. Doesn't smell like flies.
No. And because he was a frog, he's really good with his tongue, so he knows what to do.
There you go.
He knows what to do.
Well, hop to it.
Yeah, hop to it. Oh, that's another thing too. He'll because he's a frog, he probably has really strong legs, so he probably has like those nice like thick thighs.
Beefy thick thighs.
Yeah.
Well, as a frog, as a human, he's skinny.
Yeah, that's true. But thick thighs saves lives. So,
they kind of do.
They do.
Because in the end, he saves people's lives.
Right. And I queer him. I queer him with 2 exclamation points. Queer him. Actually, I'm gonna give him 3. Queer him.
Oh my God, you're giving him a 3 queer him exclamation point moment. I'm gonna queer him also.
Okay. All right. So now we have someone who has identity issues.
Again, sign me up. He sounds great.
Yeah. He is very swift, very quick, but they can never get his nose right. It's Flynn Rider, also known as Eugene, from Tangled in 2009.
Yeah,
Now, this is our first computer animated
true.
Disney Prince. So we almost have to think of that factor here. Kyle, what do you think? He does have a big nose, and he even mentioned his big nose.
I don't know if it's because I wasn't a huge Tangled fan. Like, I just like the movie's like fine. I
Yeah.
know there's like people who are like diehard, and I get it. Like, live your best life, whatever. Um, but I don't like his goatee. I don't like it.
I literally wrote down
I don't
soul
like his
patch
goatee.
question mark. I was like, soul patch?
No, I can't get on that soul train. This is not, I'm not into it. I like if you have a goatee, sometimes it works on people. But I like if you have a goatee, it has to like have a mustache. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm judgmental.
I was like, I have a
Whatever.
goatee, but like I also
You have
don't
a
have like
mustache.
I was like, I have a mustache, and I also don't have like such a like thick jaw like he does, like where it just kind of sticks
Yeah.
out, and then my
Yeah.
nose isn't this big.
Yeah, I just don't, I'm not super into him. Also, he's a thief and he's not stealing my heart.
No, and like it's weird because a lot of people think he's like so hot for some reason. I'm just like,
Well,
I
they
don't
have
get it.
issues. They have
Right.
issues.
Like we talked about this before. We are not Tangled stans.
What is that? Why did we just,
I don't
are
know
we
if we
too
just
old?
I was gonna say, I don't know if it's just because we're like older millennials and we just didn't grow up with this, but it's just like I don't get it. There's so many hotter ones on this list here. Rapunzel's
Definitely.
okay. She's kind of annoying. Mother Gothel's like an okay villain. Like
Yeah.
everything's just okay. And you don't want okay sex. You want great sex.
Yeah. Oh my God. You know what he is?
Hmm.
Okay. Eugene definitely is that guy whose girlfriend on Facebook is like part of like a pyramid scheme, like trying to sell you things.
Yeah.
That's definitely like he never left your hometown. And he's like, yeah, that's Eugene. That's the Eugene vibe I'm getting from him.
I was like, Eugene would also like he would be wearing like oversized shirts that have like band names on them that are like kind of obscure.
What's wrong with that?
And you could tell he probably smokes cigarettes.
Again, I've dated people like that.
I mean,
I've gone through phases.
I was like, that's just not for me, sis. That's not my cup of tea.
That's fair. No, I can't get behind Eugene with the
You know what, Eugene?
Do you
I
hear
could
the
get
ambulance?
I do.
Do you hear the ambulance? Oh, they're coming because we just murdered this podcast. Mic drop.
Right.
Eugene, were you going to say what I think you were going to say?
I was gonna say the Eugene I am down for is Eugene Krabs.
Who?
Mr. Krabs from the Krusty Krab from SpongeBob.
Well, the Eugene I can get behind is Eugene Levy. Daddy.
That too. Those eyebrows.
See, I love a good eyebrow.
See,
all the princes on here with good eyebrows, you're doing something right.
I was like, Flynn Rider needs better eyebrows because his eyebrows do not match his goatee. And his goatee does
that's
not
his
match.
problem.
It is. He's ugly that way. Anyway, I gave Eugene a soft queer because I don't hate him, but I don't love him.
Okay, I give it a fear it. I'm not into it.
Okay.
Just how fair. It is. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably smells like horse manure.
That's true. Well, some people are kind of into it.
You said what you said.
Yeah. All right. Now we are finally to our last prince on this list here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how he's considered a prince because there's an actual literal prince in this movie next to him, but
he's
whatever.
like prince adjacent. He's like prince by marriage.
Oh, that's true. Prince by marriage. Yeah. It is Kristoff from Frozen and Frozen 2. So something that I find kind of hot about Kristoff is the fact that he is voiced by Jonathan Groff, who I find very attractive. And so that brings him up in my books. So he has a sexy voice, if that makes sense. And he's
I think you have a mayo fetish.
A mayo fetish?
I think you have a mayo fetish.
How? Based off of the fact that I just like Jonathan Groff?
I think maybe you low key have like a fetish for like basic white guys.
Where is
really
your proof?
Nice.
Where is your proof?
Sasha Bell, Jonathan
He's from
Groff,
Iowa.
and that's why you like him?
Yes, that is one of the main reasons of just why I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you have a white guy fetish.
I think you just want me to have a male white guy fetish
Now
so that way you could find you attractive.
You are fetishizing white people.
I deny this claim.
But you do not deny that you do love Kristoff.
I do love Kristoff.
You can get off with Kristoff.
The only thing though is that I don't like the cold, and I feel like the cold is gonna have to come with him at all times, and I'm not into the cold.
Well, you need to let it go.
I don't want cold sex. Do you want cold sex?
It's never cold because like windows could be open, it could be cold, but you keep it warm. You keep it spicy.
But I mean, could you? I don't know.
I could.
Maybe he's cold-hearted. What if he has cold-hearted sex with you? I can't do that.
Cold-hearted sex? Like hate sex?
Maybe. Hate sex. Oh, maybe I am down for it. I don't know.
How did this snowball into this?
I'm just thinking of cold things.
Cold things. Well, I don't know, man. I think that Kristoff is he our like first like thick king?
He is thick.
He's kind of thick, right? He's like a reindeer herder. He's adorable.
He's burly.
Scandinavian.
He doesn't really have like the ripped shredded bod either. Like you could tell he's a little like cushy.
He has like a dad bod. So he would keep you warm.
That is true.
Yeah. He's kind of cute.
Wait, so why were you shaming me just 2 seconds ago about liking him when you also like him?
I like to shame people. What can I say?
The audacity, the caucasity of this all.
Well, this is my culture. White people like to shame others.
That is true.
What can I say?
Do you think it's weird because it's just like I don't like Flynn and his gross horse, but I do like Kristoff and his cute reindeer.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah, even though like reindeer in real life are scary.
No, they're not. They are so cute. Have you ever touched a reindeer in real life?
No. When have you had an opportunity to do that?
At the what city was I in? It's a little town. The Milford Christmas Parade in Michigan. When I was like 14 or 15, we went, and I got to touch a reindeer.
Oh my god, they're crazy.
They're fine. They were like,
but like you see,
it's like touching a cow or a horse.
Wait, I'm so stupid.
They have like little fuzzy noses. What?
I'm so stupid. I'm thinking of a moose.
Oh, fuck mooses. Moose are terrifying.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They're scary.
Reindeer are cute. I was thinking of a moose because I was thinking of like those moose that are like the size of a train that are like walking by.
Yeah. Moose are huge and will charge you.
Yeah.
Where I just really like their little noses. They're so fuzzy, and they're like baby calves, like cow calves with antlers.
So
have you touched a cow? You're from Iowa.
I have touched a cow. So Kristoff does have a reindeer, right? It's not a moose.
It's a reindeer.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm all for it here.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Full wraparound moment.
Yeah. I have touched a cow. They are very cute. You know what? Horses are terrifying though. I don't like horses.
I like horses.
They're scary. Those big eyes that just stare at you. Oh.
They have huge eyes. I mean, I like all animals as long as it's not a bird. So I can get behind like horses.
Because birds are soulless.
They're terrifying. The only ones that I kind of like is I like little ducks and I like little penguins. Otherwise,
little mallard ducks that just kind of like walk across the street.
They're kind of cute. I don't want to touch them, but they're kind of cute. But yeah, Kristoff definitely. I mean, I wouldn't want the reindeer to be looking at me some sort of way, like. Like I don't need that.
No, he would stand guard in front of the tent while you guys go at it.
Why are you having sex in a tent in a frozen tundra? You be in like a log cabin. You be in a log cabin.
You're the one who said keep it cold, keep it interesting.
I did say that. How dare you bring back the receipts? How dare? Well, you can open a window on a cabin and
you don't even need windows with a tent.
That's true. Well,
Yeah.
I would rather pitch a tent other ways with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Kristoff. He's cute.
Me too. Fear or queer?
I give him a soft queer.
Okay, I give him a semi-hard queer.
Well,
Ahahaha.
look at you. Little
Yes.
popping a semi for him.
Can you believe that we actually just ranked all 12 Disney princes? Like, I feel like we did pretty good.
I can. I think what's harder about ranking princesses and Disney villains is they have so much nuance and backstory behind them. Whereas a prince, I am very good at coming up with I'm very decisive.
Right.
And it goes to, oh, do you find him attractive or not? Attractive, not attractive, attractive, easy. So I'm very decisive when it comes to that.
To your men. You're just like, I decide that.
Oh,
yes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Right.
I won't be like, I'm not does he like me? Does he not like me? I'm very much like I like him.
Okay. You. I like you. I pitched a 10 for you. All right. Shall we go through our rankings?
Let's do it.
All right. So starting at number 12, I have Prince Florian. Like, let's be real. It's like straight to dead last for me. You don't even have a nose. You have no personality. I hate the movie. I hate your female counterpart. Like, bye.
Wow. Well, like you said, no nose goes. Well, my number 12 is the colonizer John Smith. Yeah, I just can't get into him. I just, maybe physically attractive in some aspects, but he doesn't treat Native Americans properly, so he can get fucked.
Yeah. I was gonna say he is definitely by far the most racist one on this list here.
So he's number 1 for you?
Well, actually, I'll just say it. He's my number 11.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I should really justify that though, because to be honest, he should be dead last because he.
No,
is
you
awful.
said what you said. You said what you said. It's decisive. We all had to make decisions tonight, and I said that you would go home. Wait, we're not on RuPaul's Drag Race?
I was like, damn, what are you coming at me for?
I am always ready for a reality TV moment. Like if someone was like, who should go home tonight? And I'm like, I said what I said.
Right. And
I'm always ready.
They're like, Kyle, you just said that. You just said I said what I said.
I'm safe. Yeah, no. I mean, John Smith can be your 11 because Prince Florian is my 11. So we basically just like they're both boring.
Right. It's the type of flip flopping that we weren't interested in. Just saying.
Oh, when you said that, immediately I went to Old Navy flip flop sale. But I like the sexual undertones that you were going for. Good for you.
Thank you. All right. So our number 10, we are in the top 10 of the 12.
Top 10 of the 12.
Yeah.
Who's your number 10?
I have the Beast / Adam, and it's mostly just because you have this horrible person, and again, the big reveal is that he turns around and he's this bug-eyed creepy mess. No, not into it. Number 10 for me. Number 10.
All right. Number 10 for me is Eugene because somehow his goatee is worse than the Beast.
Wow.
Yeah, I said what I said.
Controversial.
I'm all about it.
Okay. Number 8 or no, I can't.
Number 9.
Number 9. I have Prince Charming, and mostly just because he is just the most standard of them all, and I just hated the people behind him more than I hated him.
That's fair enough. My number 9 is the Beast. You would think I'd rank him higher because I think Adam is hot, but the Beast, it's a no from me. It's a no for me, love.
Yeah, no. Number 8, the Great 8.
Yeah,
out of the 12. I actually have Eugene because again, the goatee. There's something about it, and his big nose. I don't know. I don't like it.
We are going to have people coming after us who have goatees, and they're going to be like, "What's wrong with our goatees?" And I'm going to be like, "It's fine. I just don't want to fuck you. Calm down."
Right.
Just wait. My next boyfriend will have a goatee.
Like a really long one too.
Yeah, it's just like how my life goes. My number 8 is Prince Charming. So
okay.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Yeah, I needed to put someone at number 8. So Prince Charming,
Just cause.
he kind of made the number 8 slot for me. I was like, I don't, he's not terrible enough to be dead last. He's not good enough to be in the top 5. So Prince Charming, he's fine.
Okay. So number 7, our lucky 7. I have Prince Philip
7.
because I think he's hot enough to be right in the middle. Like, again, not the greatest personality, but he's hot enough where I'm just like, I wouldn't hate it.
All right. I put Kristoff at number 7.
Okay.
Because
okay.
and it sounds like the number 7 spot is a hot spot. So since he is in a cold climate, good thing I put him there.
That's true. So number 6, I also have Kristoff, and I just put down super sweet. So, because apparently I am a mayo, what is it, apologist?
I'm so, you know what? I'm sorry I ever said a thing. I'm sorry I said that very horrible, honest thing. That there's nothing wrong with being a mayo apologist. We wouldn't be friends if you weren't.
That is very true. All right, who's your number? What's that? 7? Yeah.
Number 6.
6. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was your.
Well,
yeah.
Well, here's the gag. Your number 7 was Prince Philip. Mine was Kristoff. Your number 6 is Kristoff, and mine is Prince Philip.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Really?
Very
you
similar.
put Prince Philip before Kristoff. Interesting. Okay.
Well, here's the thing. It's the black leggings. He knows how to use a sword. He basically leads the entire movie besides Maleficent. So
that's true. He does have star quality. I will.
If you don't have star quality, you should go home.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. All right. Number 5 for me is the Greek god himself, Hercules.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Really?
Number 5 is Hercules. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I
mean, self-explanatory. Beefy,
ginger, golden dick. You know that dick is golden.
Mm-hmm. And this sounds, of course, this is the part that's TMI, but it has like that nice curve to it.
Like that way?
Or
that way? Or like that?
It's an S shape.
It's an S shape. For a superstar.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hercules is hot.
Number 4? Yeah, number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I have Naveen. Prince Naveen, right. Easy on the eyes, Alibaba.
We don't have the copyright to that.
We don't. I'm gonna get banned and canceled.
My number 4 is Prince Eric.
Okay.
I think we're getting into the nitty gritty here, where we have to make these tough calls, and I'm not saying that I don't think Prince Eric is super high. I'm just saying we have a really tough top 5, I think.
Well, it's the same reason why I put Princess and the Frog a little bit lower on a lot of my rankings. I was just like, if you give it time to marinate over the years, like we had with all the other classics, Princess and the Frog will definitely be ranking up higher and higher in my list here. So his legacy will live on soon. He probably will be a little bit higher.
Prince Eric?
Visit this. No, Prince Naveen.
Oh, Naveen. Oh yeah. Number 4 was Naveen for you. Prince Eric was 4 for me. Yeah.
Right. All right. So number 3, I have Prince Eric, and the reason why I have him above Naveen is simply because he's been around longer. So I've been able to fantasize about him a lot longer.
Well, so. We flip-flopped again, and number 3 for me is Naveen.
We're true verse
purely
queens.
On yeah. If
that's
you're
a
not
lie.
phobic, Ryan Kenny.
Yeah.
Naveen's hot, so he's hotter than Eric, I guess. He is a little bit hotter than Eric.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
he totally is, and he'd probably be less annoying to hang out with.
He'd be fun.
Yeah. All right. Number 2, I have so my top 2 are Li Shang and Aladdin. No surprise there.
And my top 2 are Li Shang and Aladdin.
All right.
But who's your number 1? Let's say our number 1 at the same time. Ready?
Okay.
1,
3.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Okay. Wait. I'll let you do the countdown because I'm not good at it. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Aladdin.
Okay. Oh no, we flip-flop yet again, ma'am.
This whole list is just us flip, flop, the flippy to the flippy to the flip, flip,
Flippity,
flop.
floppity, floppity, flip. So you have Aladdin as your number 1 and Li Shang as your number 2.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
That's right,
and I just have the reverse of it. That's totally fine. I mean,
it's a good top 2.
Were you, I mean, is anyone really surprised by that?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. This was a fun conversation. We just basically objectified 12 cartoon characters in all of their glory.
We're doing fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, quarantine hasn't noticed at all. We will now then turn this around to have you guys rank the Disney princes. However, breaking tradition of just having a list of 1 through 12 here, Kyle and I are going to continue the March Madness fun and the craze, and we're going to be doing it in brackets. And whoever comes out on top will be your top of that night.
Ooh, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. And
who doesn't love a poll?
Well, Li Shang loves a poll. He's fighting with them. He's going
exactly.
Yeah, he's doing the whole thing. Yeah, no, that was fun. I think it's interesting that our top 5 are all
the same. Yep.
Wow, this was not that controversial.
No, I mean,
we have to start our own controversy. Let's start our own controversy.
Well, you called me a Mayo apologist, so I'm gonna take that one.
You are hitting on that one. Does that mean I'm canceled? Is this my first cancellation?
Yeah, I canceled you. I have canceled you on the name of Mayo.
I love mayo though. It's so delicious.
All right.
Sexy mayo.
Kyle, where can people find us?
You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Fear the Queer Podcast. And if you're watching us, you know that we're on the YouTubes.
The YouTubes, you know, like cool millennials are, you know.
The cool millennials. Yes, that's right. Now, Josh, if people want to contact us, what is a way that they cannot contact us?
They cannot contact us through telegrams, because I don't think telegrams are a thing anymore. They cannot contact us through Skype, because Skype is no longer a thing. If you want to contact us through Zoom. And then finally, you cannot contact us through Kick, because I don't think either one of us have those.
I don't know. Maybe, do I need one? What's a Kick?
Would
I get a kick out of it?
No, I don't think you would.
It's like an international messaging thing, right?
It is, yeah. That's more for our overseas friends. All right.
Do we have overseas friends?
We don't have friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
as always, I'm Josh.
And I'm Kyle.
Kyle wants to introduce himself on none of his friends here.
I'm like, hello to my overseas friends. Or as they say in Germany, Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. And as always, we are Fear the Queer.
Fear the Queer.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.